Okay, welcome back. So it's daytime now. Hey, that's not too bad. Still a bit cold, but not too bad. Anyway, I've cleaned up the edge of the clutch cover, the casing, and then scraped him back nice and gentle, not to score the aluminium, and then I give him a little touch over with some 600, just gently. We've had our new gasket have come. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finger a little bit of oil around. You haven't got to, but just I do. So there you are. And then we'll put the gasket on, go down to the bike. In the meantime, unfortunately, I'll be doing it practically one-handed because I've managed to fracture my wrist again. So anyway, hey ho, we'll get on with it. So I'll get that ready and then we can go down with the bike. Clutch plates have been soaking now for a few days in fresh oil. So they're all ready to go in. So let's get into it. Right, so I've got the plates here. Everything's ready. So first up, we can have a friction plate. If you remember, we want our little dots and we want our little scallops on the friction plate. So these now are as they are going in. Just strip them off. You want some oil on them, but obviously you don't want stacks and stacks. And these are going to fit in between the fingers in those dots like that. Just push them in and that's it. And then it's a steel plate. Now the round, there is a flat side and a round side on the steel plate, and the round side is what goes in. I'll just get off a little bit of this oil. These just go in anyway, the steel plates. It's the friction plates that you've got to have that two little scallops, two indents, whatever you want to call it. They got to be matching with those. So it's just a process of steel plate, friction plate, steel plate, friction plate, all the way through. I'll try not to make it too long-winded and waffle, but that's basically all you're doing, sliding them in until they're all in. So I'll get these all in. It's pointless you watching me do the same thing over and over, and then we'll come back when we're ready to put the front plate on. Okay, so it's just reverse then of what we've done to take it off. I put a little bit of oil around and I've squidged a little bit in. So we're just going to put the basket cover on like so, and then it's just a repeat then of putting our springs on. Now these you're only just going to nip up each one in a star pattern to start with. Just get them so they're biting to start. And then we'll just keep going round them, tightening them down again in our star pattern until we've reached the torque setting that's in the book that you need to look up. Again, these are our 10mm. So I'm just going to do sort of, once I can feel a bit of pressure on there, I'm going to go to the start, put about the same amount of pressure by feel, jump up, same, and then jump back a bit more. Now don't go khaki handed and using a driver or anything on these, because these bolts will snap fairly easy. You have got to stick to the torque settings. So I'll carry on doing these and get them torqued up, and that's basically taking out the clutch, freeing him up, oiling him fresh up, and we're ready for the casing then to go back on. I've given this surface a wipe over. It's just purely going to be put casing on, bolts again in the star pattern, working your way through to the torque spec. Remember that they've got an earth bear. I won't talk through that, I'll just probably fast forward through that, but that's what we're going to be doing, okay? Right, I don't know how easy it's going to be able for you to see, but there. She's just about halfway on your sight glass. So I'm going to run the bike for a little while now. Now I know it's got plenty of oil in there. Leave it cool back down. And then for the next probably week or so, I'll just keep periodically checking the oil level. Right, so let's do a test now then. I got it running, so we're going to see now if the clutch is free. Wet bum now. The idle I got to play about with. We get out of the rain a bit. So she's in gear. How's that? So she's in neutral. She's in gear. No brake. And she go drive. And then she go back into neutral. So there you are. Right, so that seemed to have solved our problem. That's fixed our sticking clutch by separating them plates, re-oiling, putting back in. So there we are, job done. Another video for people, hope that helps. See you on the next one. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Catch you soon.